Welcome back, everybody, to Fast Break Food. It is I, Mike Wonder, welcoming you all back into the kitchen. So look, I was thinking about it because it's still freezing cold here in St. Louis. Another cool comfort food, I was thinking dessert. One of my favorites is peach cobbler. Now, don't worry about it. I know it can seem like a daunting task to make a peach cobbler because we all know if you mess up the peach cobbler at the family reunion or the family dinner, man, they're going to talk bad about you. But I promise you, we're going to make this fast break peach cobbler, and I promise you the fam is going to love you forever for it. So, hey, let's get to the kitchen. So, the main ingredient for this dish is the peaches. So, we got 2 cans of Freestone peaches, and then we got 2 bags of frozen sliced peaches. We also need sugar as well as 2 sticks of butter. Now, I can't forget my seasonings. I went to my local spice shop and I grabbed some nutmeg, some vanilla extract, and some cinnamon. Now, we fast breaking, so we snatched up some ready-made pie crust. So the first thing we want to do is start prepping the inside of our cobbler. So we're going to roll out that ready-made crust. We're going to poke some holes in there. After that crust, we're going to take some cinnamon and some sugar, and we're going to mix that all together. Now that we got that cinnamon and sugar all mixed up, what we're going to do is pour that over the crust where we poke the holes in there, and that's just to stop it from bubbling up. Now we're going to place our crust in our preheated oven just until it gets golden brown. Alright, y'all, now we fast breaking. So now when we get to these peaches, we got 2 cans of sliced peaches and 2 bags of frozen peaches. And we use that for a different texture, different taste, and then also, really, who got time to be peeling and slicing peaches? Fire up that stove from medium to medium-high heat. Take your first stick of butter, cut it in half, and put it in the pot. Now it's time for the good stuff. Let's add 2½ cups of sugar to our peach butter mixture. After the sugar, we want to add the nutmeg, about 1 tablespoon, but please be careful, you don't want to overdo it. Next, let's add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now that we got all our ingredients in the pot, we want to stir that up a little bit. I want to take this time to talk about my spices, my nutmeg and the vanilla. I got that from a local spice shop, so they're a little more potent than the store-bought stuff. So that's why I said be careful. Next thing, we want to bring that to a boil, and we're going to keep fast breaking. Now we got to get back to that crust that we put in the oven earlier. What we want to do in a 13x9 pan is go ahead and break that up. We want to crumble it up. Not too little, but we want those nice big chunks of crust that makes a cobbler oh so good. Let's jump back to these peaches. Now, we want to stir until the butter melts, and we definitely want to bring it to a boil. Now, hey, one word of caution, don't over stir. You don't want the peaches to break down and turn into mush, and you don't want to overcook them as well. So once it gets to a boil, that's when we're going to stop. Now I know you're probably wondering, what are we going to do with that other stick of butter? We're going to cut that into 6 to 8 pieces and set that aside for our topping. Look at here, look at here, look at here. Look at these peaches. Now this is what your filling should look like. Smelling good, it's looking good. Hey, we finna fast break it. We about to finish it on out. All right, everybody. So what we want to do here now is with that 13 by 9 pan with the crumble crust, we want to go ahead and spoon our mixture in. It's very, very hot, so I don't suggest you picking up the pot and just trying to pour it in. But we're going to spoon it in. We're going to be fast, but we're going to be safe as well. Okay, now we got our filling in that 13 by 9 pan. Now we just gotta top it. And I got to thank my lovely wife for cutting this pie crust up for me. She's the best. After cutting the pie crust in the strips, now it's time to top. You can go ahead and use any sort of design that you like to top your peach cobbler. This is just one of my favorites. After you put on your top crust, now it's time to add that butter. Oops, poured a little too fast in the middle right there. But that's okay. We still want to spread the cinnamon and sugar mixture across the top again evenly so that we can get that nice golden buttery brown topping to our peach cobbler. It's all put together now. The only thing left is to put it in the oven. Ooh-wee. Now that's how you fast break right there. The only thing left I need to do is get me a bowl and some ice cream. All right, so here we are. We ready for that first taste. We got our peach cobbler. I got a little bit of ice cream off to the side right here. So we're going to go ahead and try it and see how it goes. All right, yeah. Really, really good. The crust is really, really flaky. We got our ice cream. We got our peaches. This is amazing. Wonderful food. As a matter of fact, I'm going to let y'all go because I'm finna go ahead and bash this right now. But thank y'all for watching. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And I'll catch y'all next time on the Fast Break.